Okay, welcome to Icarus Models. Today we're going to be taking a look at Trumpeter's LAV-AD Light Armored Vehicle Air Defense platform. It's a derivative of the LAV-25 Piranha, outfitted with a surface-to-air missile turret system, as well as the Legend Production Stowage Set that is going to be going on the outside. Okay, so for paint callouts, pretty basic forest green with black for the tires. For the instructions, you have a very nice callout tree to mark where everything is, and then starting with the bottom of the hull and slowly progressing. Not a big fan of the fold-out style booklets, but it is what it is. Tires and mating with the upper hull, although that might be easier to do earlier on in the process. So it looks like we'll be getting some photo etch for the grills and into the turret. It does look like there are some die cut masks that will make life easier. Turret barrel, and you do have the option of adding in a rocket pod instead of 2 surface-to-air Stinger missile packs. And a handful of antennas for communication. And that is it. It should be a relatively quick build in the grand scheme of things. Just bring that over here. Tires, rubber, no visible seam down the center, with a very, very nice tread. This should prove wonderful. There are resin sets that with preset, pre-molded sag in them, but those will do just fine, I think, as well. So the upper hull is bagged, but the lower hull isn't. Fun. We do have weld lines along, well, pretty much all the edges that require them. Here, down the sides, front, although this will be covered with a panel, I do believe. Oh, that almost felt like I was in there for a minute. Upper hull, pretty barren. Looking at reference photos, there should be some anti-slip texture that is not present. However, that can be added in with something like Ammo by MiG's anti-slip texture or AK's. I've had good results with the MiG stuff, but I will also be trying the AK stuff at some point as well. Also, as barren as this is, that's where the stowage set comes in, having plenty of bags and whatnot to go on the sides to liven the kit up. So, I have turret assembly with the interior here. Some nice molded in detail there. On the underside, as well as antennas and seats, probably also for the turret as well. Save the clear parts for later. rear entry for the back, and the build-up for the rocket pods. It looks like I guess this would be the Hydra rocket pods. Here it looks like you can have, that would be the back, and then the front, with knobs sticking out here. You do have what looks like it may be a 5-shot system or a multi, or far more shots, as well as the beginnings of the barrel. So there's the front underside that gets placed on here. That will unfortunately cover up some of the wonderful welding detail, but it is what it is. We also have a second entry and exit section for the back. Spare fuel cans. Looks like 3 in halves. Okay, so that's not a duplicate sprue. Okay. Okay. Tie down hooks, hatches, covers. It's probably not going to come through, but it just looks like there's a very small texture on everything. Not sure if it should be there, but it does seem to be present. Wheels with plenty of detail on the hubs, the shocks, struts, braces, and general under chassis giblets. It's looking like these may be the only 3 fuel can halves. Oh, they're not fuel can halves. Sorry, my mistake. It looks like they're going to mount directly on, so you have 3 fuel cans. Photo etch. I'm a little hesitant to get it out until I need it, but it looks very good here. Shouldn't be too fiddly for the photo etch. It's all nice and big. Got a real love-hate relationship with that stuff. Decals, very shiny, with pretty low amount of carrier film on everything, except for potentially 11 right here. It's a little bit excessive compared to what something like 7 here with early tire pressure. It just seems a little much, but not a whole lot anyway. To me. And the mask set, which I thought was the backing paper for that, unfortunately. So you do get masks for the windows. And for those that do have the wipers here and here, you do get 2-part masks, so that should be very nice to have. Not having to do that myself will be very nice. Set that aside, that over there. Oops, didn't mean to hit that, sorry. And which brings us to the stowage set. Jumping out here, we do have paper MRE boxes to make up. Five boxes of crayons. in here. So we have three more water jugs to go with the fuel that we have from the kit itself. A whole bunch of canvas bags and packs of various sizes. I believe this, take a look at the box here, since this really is our only reference for what passes for an instruction manual. I believe this is up here on the front right. I believe it is a camouflage net that's kind of just cobbled together. More fuel and water jugs, ammo, ammo, ammo. Another storage box, which looks to be about the same size as the MREs. This I'm not seeing on our instruction picture here. More ammo. Probably a recovery coil. A lot of ammo boxes. It is the core after all. Yeah, and that's about it. This should prove to be an absolutely wonderful, fun build.